Okay, interesting game today. Probably a game I really needed because it got a little bit contentious. I had to work hard today, but I did work hard and I think I did well. Division 2, which is the lowest tier of Yeovil District Men's League. Should give you the date, Saturday the 10th of December, broken up, brilliant. So I was able to go out and ref a game just down the hill at Strode, so nice and local to me. Before the game, I had a look at the two teams. Both had only managed to win one and draw one out of 12 encounters each so far this season. Shipped lots of goals, so I wasn't expecting a game of high standards. It was a wet, dank Saturday afternoon, and so I must admit I did think I was a little bit worried before the game started that it could have got a bit tetchy. However, game got underway, and on the whole, it's pretty good. Not football-wise, but both teams were all right, playing the game, enjoying it. By this time, Millbourne, the away side, went 1-0 up. Then Ashcott equalised with the softest of equaliser, absolute keeper shocker. But 1-1. About 20 minutes in, probably should have, well, not probably, I should have booked someone. I didn't. They had a good player, Millbourne, Yellows. Their number 10, it was a good player, clearly a little bit of an older gent, probably sort of in his 30s, knew the game. Beaten by a young lad, and he just hacked him down. I genuinely think he was just beaten for pace by the young lad outside the area. Called him over, was going to give him a yellow card. I wouldn't say I bottled it, but he worked me, that player. He waited until he came over. By the time he came over, everything had calmed down. He didn't get the card. Probably should have done. I think he should have done. I made a mistake there. I'll hold my hands up to that one. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, 38 minutes into the game, a bit of a tussle just sort of inside one half. I'm not exactly sure how it started, but again, this player was involved, Yellow 10, and it was about 10, 12, 15 years older than Red 7. Two of them start having a little bit of a tussle, they start pushing each other, getting silly. I mean, the ball should have moved, they had a little tussle over the ball moved on, that should have been it, but it kept on going, blew the whistle, boom. You can see it was starting to get quite heated. It was starting to get really quite heated. I had to do something, called them over. As they came over, a whole load of Yellows also came over, waved them away. I'll have the skippers though, please, as well. Bring them over, give them a verbal talking to. Book them both. Still not sure whether they go through as a C1 for unsporting behaviour or a C2 for dissent. I've asked that question. But book them both. Basically handbags. That's match of the day. Let's talk for handbags. And I just had to really work hard then to calm the game down, because then 2 minutes later, Yellow 7, not one of the ones involved, did a nice little tackle, though Reds broke from it, so he let it play on. Then he got fouled. I just stopped it, spoke to them, and they were fine with it. But it did need a lot of game management at that point. But I think I did well. I was pleased with my game management. Anyway, half-time arrived at 1-1. And we trooped off. Well, we didn't troop off. We sort of shuffled over to the side in the sort of drizzle and gloom. Quick turnaround, restarted the game. About 10 minutes into the second half, Yellow's got a pen. Was a pen, no doubt about it. But what I'm pleased with is my positioning. I start the season. I wouldn't have been in the position to get that, and B, I'd have probably bottled it and not given it. But it was a pen. Wasn't a deliberate pen, hence no cards. But was a definite pen, so another sort of potential flashpoint. Yellow scored, and then a little bit later Yellows went 3-1 up. I thought, that's it, fine, it's going to be easy now, as we all just sort of cruise on towards the end with the Yellows clear. We'll come out clear winners. But no, Reds pulled one back to make it 3-2. And an absolute shocker of a goal from the keeper. Something to do with the throw-in. I'm not quite sure how they managed to concede, but they did. And 5 minutes later, they got it back to 3-3, game on. And I was thinking this could get quite tetchy, but it didn't. I was on top of it all. Yellows, 5 minutes after that, got themselves the winner. And we just had to play at about 7 minutes time. Again, high intensity stuff, not high quality stuff, but high intensity football. Both teams, one team wanted to play out the game, one team wanted to grab the equaliser. So probably a really good game for me to have, because it did need a lot of management, and I think I managed it well. Really enjoyed it. Got a lot of plaudits from the opposition, from both sides after the game. I think they enjoyed it. I think I did handle it well. I don't think actually both sides were really malicious or wanted to kick each other. They just wanted to play football, but a couple of silly idiots always try and ruin things. So a good game. Yeah, really enjoyed it, and yeah, I wouldn't have been that good at it way back in September, start of the season. So I'm improving, progress. That's good. That's what we want. Okay, see you later.